Today, we're going to be playing as Pirate Sicily and completely ignoring aggressive expansion. See, if I have vassals and they are scootaged, that means that they're not called into my wars, which means if a hypothetical coalition fires, then they have to land on Sicily directly because my vassals, again, aren't in the wars. With full naval ideas and as a pirate nation, that is basically impossible, giving me a free hand to expand my vassals like Byzantium or Morocco as I see fit, with little to no repercussions. Unless they declare war on my vassals. That's bad. But that's not why I'm playing Pirate Sicily today. There's one person that's been determined to see this day. One person who is only known as Please Play Pirate Sicily in the Discord, as well as on Patreon. They're a person that is devoted to this cause, one they've been championing for so long. I don't actually know them by any other name beyond this. So, yeah, here we are. Today, I play as Pirate Sicily. I have no idea what they're going to call themselves now, but here you go, bud. Right, lads, it's time to play Sicily, specifically Pirate Sicily. I do want to say, I don't condone repeatedly bullying me until you get what you want. But this man has been an active, diligent member of the community, making friends and enemies alike. And I'm just going to put it bluntly, frankly, he said that offhanded that he'd had a rough little while. So, hey, if this is all it takes to make someone's day, why not? I can't fathom why he wants me to play as Pirate Sicily. I got no clue, but that is going to be the plan today. Pirate Sicily. First, we've got to become a pirate. Don't have enough sailors. Okay, well. Thanks for watching, guys. Imagine dudes just having a heart attack at that point. All right, we're going to go autocracy, set up our estates. The general plan, I want to unite two cities because it's actually a form of nation that I don't recall ever doing. One of the advantages of being releasing yourself as a vassal is that you get all of the crown land. So you can get full +1 in each category, which is really powerful, and you still maintain crown land. All right, let's see if our ruler's any good. 416, damn. Okay, and he's 19, nice. Now, I can't quite remember how to become pirate. I think I just need to be privateering and I'll get an event. I think I have to have less than 7, right? Maybe it'll pop up now. Oh, he gonna be pissed. Oh, skill 150% cheaper. Yes, please. Now, I'm on an island, less than 7 provinces. It should pop up. Let's grab a couple of these ships and start privateering. Problem is I need to be privateering Genoa, which is a hefty trade node. All right, let's set you to privateer in Genoa. Maybe that'll trigger the decision. It's not. How do I do it? Maybe I can't be a vassal. Fairly certain I need to be independent, so we'll get working on that. Well, the Byzantines are attacking Epirus and they're losing. No, I think they're winning. They're all right. Okay, I should probably stop raiding people or like pirating people because they're gonna get real upset. Fortunately, the Castilians will immediately accept my support of independence. So the second we can, we will be going to war. I'll help a little bit. I don't understand what the obsession is with Pirate Sicily. I've never understood this. The dude's just been obsessive with it. I don't get it. Sicily's a great dish to play the EU4. It's a lot of fun. But we're going to be going full pirate. I mean, I don't know how else to satisfy this individual. All right, there goes the Neapolitans. Please don't be allied to Morocco. No, damn it. Gonna have to wait a little bit longer, I'm afraid. So I could declare war now, but I obviously cannot. 12,000 troops. If I have like 8,000 troops, I could probably beat him. But is that a good idea? Is that a valuable use of my time? When instead I could just wait for the Castilians to win this, and we'd be good to go. And also means I could devote all of my resources into building up these ships to privateer. I think I need 2 stability as well. God, it's been a long time since I went to pirate. I'm pretty sure it's 2 stability. Now, we're going to invest all of our money into this because we're going to get it back in terms of raiding for sure. These are terrible allies as well. Like, sometimes Aragon allies Austria, and that could have been problematic. It's a decent run. Okay, Burgundy, sure. All right, Castile's done. Support independence. Everyone else interested? Out of curiosity. England actually might be. Could make life easy. Curtail noble privileges, probably what I want. England has War of the Roses, it's not good. You know what? Let's just do it. There you go, hoist the black flag. Needs to be at peace. I need to have 90% in the force limit. My navy size isn't 90% of the force limit? Hey, Byzantium's still around. Thank you, Castile. Win me the war. Not gonna lie. I just kind of assumed that they wouldn't come and fight me. That's on me. That's my bad. Let's get indebted to the burgers. Oh, wow. Okay, they're turning out with a lot of troops. Our king is a decent general. We're gonna have to scorch the earth. Give us some time here. When would you arrive? 4th of March. Okay, so we've got like 4 months. Yeah, this should have been an uncontested landing for you, man. Nice. I would ordinarily pull out a ship just to take them out, but I'm not gonna do that. Just instead of move out the way. And I can fight him. And we'll take you out now. Thank you. You're gonna win this war for me still, right? Can't believe I had to scorch the earth with this. How much money am I losing? Nothing. Oh no. Great, it's cruel. 2 meters solid. Dude, Castile's really not doing too well. Morocco is fighting against Tunis. Okay. Oh, get general with 100 tradition. Nice. Be great if you could go ahead and attack that army. We're losing a lot of money. Go on, Castile. Go on. Go on. You got this. Yes. Yes. Nice. Now, I'm genuinely just looking for my independence. The second you give me that, I'll leave. I'm going to turn off this fort so you can bait them to turn up. If we go stand on his capital, we win. You know that, right? Castile. Well, obviously you don't. You're an AI, but still. Maybe if I... Well, actually, you can't get there, can you? Because of the fort. Nice. That's a good victory. That's a good victory. Castile's doing this with 11,000 troops. This is a shocking, shocking performance. If I'm a Granada, I'm no CBing. I'm truce breaking. I'm doing whatever I can. They're on low. I think that'll do it, to be honest. Ooh, don't war reps. You'll dislike me. Why? If I take war operations, you'll dislike me. Well, I'm not really planning on having allies after this. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I will be taking those war operations. There you go. That's 3. Nice. We are gonna rival Tunis, rival Naples. We are going to bump up. Oh god, a little bit higher. Where did that come from? Drop that down. Bump up to 2 stability. Gather up our fleet and let us go and privateer in Genoa. Think those were the conditions? There you go. Hoist the black flag. Pirate Sicily has been achieved. And our king that led us into this golden age gonna stay. Now we can raid 3 sea tiles away. I'm going to make no friends at all. I have a very specific idea for what I'm gonna do. So if no one can actually land on Sicily, we're fine. So if I, let's say, conquer Naples and have Naples as a vassal and they're scootaged, then no one can fight me, because by declaring war on me with the coalition, they're not involved and I can just sit on my island. That is my idea, because I think I want to add some spice to this whole Pirate Sicily thing. I think it'll be fun. So with that in mind, we need to start building a navy. Oh god, the Ottomans are getting destroyed. Defend against the Venetians and the Mamelukes. That's my 100 tradition general. Ah, dudes. We'll win this. Okay, anyway, we're going to go for it anyway. We are going to declare a no CB war over here against the Byzantines. Not gonna lie, did not expect there to be troops here. It's fine. Should be able to win that, I think. Yeah, take differences. All right, now we're going to get another general. And this one's going to be amazing. Lee terrible. But we are going to put him over here. Okay, 44. He doesn't have a general. Well, he does have a general. He's got a 2-2. We should still be fine because the difference is... Oh, my God. Okay, Venetian Balkans kind of goes crazy. What happened to you? Dude, what did... I think the Ottomans might have gotten trapped on Corfu. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? You're threatening war on me. This actually is a great way for me to show off what I'm talking about. Because if we just defend Sicily, he can't do anything about it. So he has 16,000 troops. What tech are you? Tech 5. We are also tech 5. You're quite far ahead in tech, mate. This is the worst Ottomans I've ever seen. Genuinely, I don't think I've seen a worse one. That is rough. Who else is declaring war? Is that Caraman? Jesus. Maybe I should declare war on him. I don't want to feel left out. Okay, Ragusa will give me access. That's nice. And we grab ourselves a Byzantine vassal. Hypothetically. They have 10,000 troops? No, they have 2,000. Okay. I mean, it'd be irresponsible of me not to take advantage of this, no? Alright, national ideas. I could go naval and then just destroy everything that approaches me. I think I might go influence. And then I think I'm full committing to this idea of like vassals. I think it's fun. Alright, so Siege of Edirne done. Quickly pull out these troops, take out the Ottoman troops. Oh, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm upset that I was able to do that. I was hoping Caraman joins me for this siege. Alright, run around. I can't remember when I'm able to raid again. No valid targets nearby. Oh, that feels like a valid target. What, can I raid in here? Hell yeah. Now run away. Well, the biggest target has to be Venice, right? I should invest in Marines. Where are you coming from? You called in Florence. Should still be able to beat him. I can get a reform. Articles of Agreement. Trade power abroad. Privateering efficiency. Cannot ally any country other than power republics. Yeah. It's just cool, isn't it? Looks like Hungary's gone after them as well. It's a shame I was going to grab this province. Oh well. Look who's back. Florence. Siege of Ankara. I think it's time to go, frankly. We'll have to tussle with this lot again. Originally I was going to give all this to Byzantium, but Byzantium is a terrible, terrible, terrible vassal. So what we'll do instead is this. Now I can't release at war. Should black flag me? So you get here on the 8th of January. You should get there on the 7th, and then we'll peace out. There we go. That's the most amount of war score realistically we're going to take. Now, I can't take land, nor do I want to take land from Naples just yet. So we will happily just take ourselves. Accumulate, maybe? Goes to power projection, but nothing much else. War reps, give me some money. Pretty much, yeah, I don't really want anything else. Okay, perfect. We are going to rival Aragon. I think that's a realistic rival for us. Screw it now. Let's go for the big daddy, Venice. Okay. Now, here's what I want to do. I need to release Bulgaria, who are instantly disloyal, sure. I need to scootage both of you, and we're good to go. Put together our navy again. Why won't it tell me when I can raid again? Let's add the raiding map down here. I can raid Granada, but I'd like to do it at the same time as everything else I can raid. Does not say. Okay, truce. Oh, that's why I added 1466 in 2 years. All right, let's bring everyone home. So scootaged, which means I should be fine. We want to focus Diplo, otherwise get a bunch of advisors, and build up some buildings. See? Terrible, 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 terrible vassal. So British Renaissance. Frankly, I'm probably going to have to integrate the Byzantines and hand over. Means they've raided us. It's a good point. Should probably start raiding. Gotta keep an eye out because I didn't raid this lot. So I've got to compete, see, here for raiding rights. Otherwise, the Tunisians will get there first. Some income from vassals. So let the Orthodox Red Zealots rise up. I'm not dealing with that. All right, I believe it's September, right? Beat into it. All right, anywhere that they can raid, we have to get there first. The Pope, Aragon, everyone. Go, 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 go. Okay, I missed the Pope. That's fine. Now we can raid the North Africans back. Honestly, it's just an exchange. If we just agreed to stop raiding each other, we'd probably get away a lot better. But hey, that's not how we do things here. 10 rebels are now fighting the Orthodox rebels down there. Now, next plan. No CB over here. Oh, nice. Crusade. Tell me to grab some Marines. Gonna nick this. Thank you. More or less just hoping that the Tiafel lot don't pull up. Which hopefully they won't. It says the Ottomans and the Mamluks will join a coalition against me. That's fine. Frankly, being down to -3 stability isn't horrible for us either. Why is Tunis sending money to Sevilla? Don't do that. Now, who are you allied to? Granada and Tunis. So what we want to do is get rid of his alliance with Tunis, ideally. But hopefully you're starting to get a sense for what we're trying to do here. This is so cursed. You're not really sure what the Bulgarians or the Hungarians did to the Ottomans. All right, Fez should be enough. It's not, apparently. Okay, that's fine. We'll take out your army. Should be enough now. Get rid of the alliance with Tunis, and we're good to go. Now, Morocco. The reason I've grabbed him is so I can grab him as a vassal. There you go. Now, just because someone is scootaged does not mean I can't declare war on their behalf. Observe. I love Marines, man. Portuguese Crusade. That's a little bit unfortunate. They brought along Castile. Now, these guys are a problem because... Wait a second, I could trap them here. I could definitely beat them navally. There's no question in my mind that I can do that. The problem is, they can still cross the strait because of this fort. Unless I drop in some troops on the other side, like some Marines, or I dive in here and assault the fort. Then I can secure Africa. Naval superiority is a huge advantage if you know how to use it. All right, Morocco, grant province of Marrakesh. There you go, big man. Enjoy that. Now, you're allied to Tlemcen and Tunis. Tlemcen's bankrupt. Now, don't go overboard with this. Oh, you're not involved. I thought you were. They're not allied, weirdly enough. Castile and Portugal are not allied. Oh, they are. I'm an idiot. They're right there. Because Portugal's the problem. Rival Aragon. These are actually lands that we can take. Okay, I need a flagship. It's going to have to be a Carrick. Although the temptation to make it a privateering thing is that'd be... Screw it, we're doing it. Privateering. I don't know if trade power works for privateering. We're going to do it anyway. And we're going to go for fleet engagement width. Why not? That sounds fun. I'll grab a couple more galleys. Just to the point where I can fight off Castilians. And we're going to go privateer Sevilla. Now, where to next? I think Aragon's probably the right choice. I want to see what happens to Taflialt. Alternatively, yeah, I could just fight Tunis. Let's do that. Calls in Granada. Calls in Taflialt again, which I don't really want. We'll just do this. I'll figure it out. I shall learn by doing state of mind I'm in. They're trying to land troops on me. Now, the Tunisian Navy is actually one of the best ones in the game. At the start of the game, specifically for the Mediterranean, because they're built for the Med. That mean we're not a little bit better at this point. Alright, what I do need to do is probably get rid of half of these ships, because they're going to be costing me a lot of money. Now, we have all the military access in the world, so let's go and take out Granada. Who should I pick? Trade efficiency, or trade efficiency? Go for some trade efficiency. You know, I never showed off Sicilian ideas, which are fantastic, by the way. We get 20% national manpower modifier and morale of armies at the start of the game. We then immediately pivot into some tech cost, then some possible policies and national unrest, which isn't too bad. Naval tradition, not great. Corporation costs, very good. Ship trade power, not terrible. Morale of navies plus 15%, very good. Goods produce modifier plus 10%, very, very good. And year of prestige, not very great. But I mean, hell, it's a decent start. It's a very strong set of ideas. Ah, he died. The guy that started it all. I hope the Portuguese don't do anything too crazy. That isn't ideal. What's this about? Castile Crusade. I'm gonna take 2 provinces here as well. Well, 1 or 2. I probably can't do much else. Ooh, let's see. Frequent elections. Yeah, let's do that. Grab Renaissance thought. And what do we want? Temptation is maritime, you know. Get some national sailors. That's kind of about it. We go full naval. Let's do it. We go full naval. Do a little bit of raiding. Those are the Not really sure who the Venetians are fighting. Is it the Mamluks? Oh, Venice is allied Castile and Burgundy. It's annoying. Dude, the Mamluks are kind of going crazy. Get that naval maintenance down. I'm going to peace out Tunis. Gonna make Granada. Do we want to make Granada a vassal? That's the idea, but like, I don't think I can step to Castile just yet. So let's not do that. All right, we're going to take one province off the Tunisians. I'm going to do this and basically sacrifice the Granadans because I can't hold that territory just yet. And then all your land needs to go to Morocco. Apart from this one, you can see these coalitions mounting, but again, no one can touch me. It's illegal. All right, we release Algiers. Might as well keep our troops here, to be honest, so we can just take out Tafliat again. I'm going to go ahead and declare statute of restraint of appeals. I'm going to grab this. Buff states, which is literally what we're doing. Anytime I'm somewhere, like, I create problems. I feel bad. And so truce with Tafliat is done. Oh, there's a siege. They've already lost their entire nation. And there we go. Once again, Morocco, Grand Province, have that. Oh, almost what's a scootage. That'd have been bad. So we get 8 ducats a month from just our vassals. Weirdly enough, this is how I also play EU5. Alright, next up, land for us. Ansbach is now the emperor. It's a strange game, man. Alright, allegedly Aragon has bronze cannons. Need to make sure there's no troops around here before I declare war. Nope, we're good. And it's time to deploy the Marines. This will be a long one, this one. Marines! I do need to take out these ships, just to make sure there's no problems. I need to be able to blockade this strait at will. Okay, we have a slight problem. If you cast your eyes to the bottom right of the screen. I just booted up the game. It's a new day for me, to be clear. And no, I don't wear the same t-shirt every day. I wear certain t-shirts for recording and certain t-shirts in my regular life. I like wearing green t-shirts, but I can't do here. So I have certain t-shirts. This one, my purple university shirt, that are really easy to green screen. Anyway, Portugal's declared war on my vassals. See, this whole system works really well, provided no one declares war on my vassals. Someone has declared, Jesus Christ, the Ottomans are dead. Oh, we have to vassalize them. Okay, well, firstly, let's try and survive, because Portugal declaring war on me is bad. I really only have one choice, and that's to rush the strait and assault. I also have to beat them navally, which is going to be a bit of a problem. All right, go, go, go. I can't defend the Strait Messina at this time either. Oh, I'm fighting the Western world. Okay, this is not ideal. All right, we blow it up. He's right next to me. He's already here. Okay, right. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to assault. This is gonna be real painful. Yeah, sure enough, they have crossed the strait. I mean, there's nothing I could do. There's some landing troops here. Yep. Really nothing to do. Now we do the fun part. For the next month, I have to hope no one comes across the strait. As we go through, cycle through all of these. You're wondering why you do this? Well, you have to make sure you're always presenting as much of a united front as possible when you undertake these things. Because if I don't do this, I'm going to lose about 10,000 troops. I'm going to lose 10,000 troops either way. Probably get until here. We've already lost 2,300, about 3,000 troops every single day, boys. I don't know how we're going to deal with the mainland. Well, not mainland, the main island. It's going to be a close one here. It's going to be so close. Also, I'm glad that 5k scared me, because if they march in, I'm dead. Oh, no! They're coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in. This is going to be so close. Oh, they're locked in, boys. They arrive on the 14th. Okay. Yep, that's a little bit close. All right, I'm going to pick off a couple of naval. Oh, God. That's a big navy. Got some diplomatic reputation. And I guess let's just hope we win this. Basic buildings. And let's just stack up on the Castilians. All right, now I need to get back. I'm going to need some reinforcements here. We're going to have to fight this naval battle before I do anything else. All right, we're going to take this heavy ship. I need to put enough... Okay, we're going to leave behind the heavy. That should be enough to hold them off here. Let's get a new admiral in. All right, and we dive into Sicily. This has to be enough. Oh! I think we've got a way to run to. Okay, that's them done. We'll grab these Castilian ships on the way. And the really damaged ships we leave behind. This is a nightmare of a fight. All right, we got to be careful of this. This fleet obviously can't hold both straits. I have to fight them again. Another fight against Portugal's navy. Another victory. Shame I can't get anything decisive here. Oh, Castile from the top rope. Oh my God, that's all the heavies. Destroy them. That's phenomenal. That's huge. Okay, that gives me a second heavy to play with. All right, they've landed on Sicily again. I think with the mountains, that should be enough. Oh, we get national unrest and possible policies. Hooray. All right, we're landing on some more islands. Cheers, England. Genuinely needed that. Yeah, okay. And we need to go hunting for some ships. All right, let's go for it. Leave the light ships behind. Get a decisive battle. We catch them. No damage. Caught something. It's the Aragonese. Oh, man, I don't know where we go from here. I really don't. This will help. Caught me onto a landing. Nice. If Tunis declares on me now, it's over. Oh, that's a huge opportunity. This is the... Yeah, okay, we have to go for it. This might cost us everything, but I have to fight that. Chance to get rid of an Aragonese heavy. And that Portuguese fleet's going to be coming up any second now. Didn't quite get it. I mean, hell, if they just want to sit there... Here's my plan now. We have our Marines here. All right, cool. Sicilians are blocking here. We have mostly uncontested in the... Okay, there's an Aragonese fleet around here that if they decide to take me out is bad. The idea is here. Attack this lot. They'll probably retreat to Madeira. When they do, we chuck our Marines on. When the siege of Tangiers. All right, we're going to get her on the 23rd. They're going to cross on the 25th. I've managed to scorch the earth. The Portuguese are running inside. That's bad for them. This is real bad for them. There's a fight with the Portuguese. And there's a fight with steel. Not decisive, but useful. Raid whilst we're here. And now it's the French fleet that's come knocking. All right, we're sending our fleet back over here for the Strait. Not comfortable leaving it that long. Yep, there you go. All right, they're leaving, it looks like. There is a French fleet up here. Oh, they're probably going to go and, like, use that to try and land on here. They're coming for the Gulf of Almeria. Go, go, go. Full force. This is big. There's that galley combat ability coming in. Look at that. We're going to start sinking heavies now. Boom. We've even picked one up for ourselves. Just in time for the French to attempt a crossing. This is taking it out of me. I'm not gonna lie. This is rough. I think we're essentially safe now, though. Morocco, I don't think they try to cross the strait. Let's say I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. Okay, so now our backs are secured. I need to make sure nothing sneaks around and takes out this fleet. If I think we can get the Papal State out, we can. Firstly, raid. Then we get the Papal State out for money. Or should we get them to get rid of their alliances? Yeah, alliance with Aragon. All right, thank you for the cash. Didn't even see we could purchase an ability. I guess aggressive expansion. Impact. Go fill our coffers. There's everything we can raid. Perfect. Whew. 28,000 men. Is there any way I could probably bait them on and fight them, but they'd come at the same time. 28,000 men we can't fight. Let's start getting some more exhaustion on this lot then. Yeah, there's no navy right now that can fight us. We're really quite happy. There we go. Finish off March Lords. Our new guy is strict. Cool. Ooh, establish religious institutions, which gives the clergy. Naval unrest, captains, or naval tradition. Naval unrest is not a thing, like. My brain is fried. Monthly war exhaustion. I mean, the clergy institution is quite useful for us. I feel like it's antithetical to what we're trying to do here, so we probably will go for crew before faith. There you go. Whatever god they believe in is long gone. Now you only count on your crewmates. Is there another French fleet out here somewhere? No, we destroyed it. Okay, so it's only that one. All right, we're fully blockading. That puts everyone down to medium. We have 35 allowance. Nice. Oh no, we're excommunicated. I did say faith before crew. Crew before faith, so I mean, hey, makes sense. Next one, I want to go up against the Ottomans. Steel wants peace out. Nope. I'm going to wait until you're on low. Alright, they come for me. We win anyway. So Tunis has gone after Tlemcen. Whew! Oh man, that was... it's a little bit stressful. Good proof of concept though. Fleet maintenance is currently at 15 ducats a month. I'm not going to be getting rid of any ships in our fleet just yet. White peace from France? Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we have full war score. Now, do I want Tangiers? To be honest, I could probably just fight them again at some point with them being the main guys. So, in fact, what we're going to do... Doesn't matter if they're allied to Portugal. I don't think that affects me. I'll just take money and more reps. And then Portugal, I want you to give back all of this land to Morocco. This is no longer a Moroccan court. It's fine. Give it to Morocco anyway. Can't make this a court, unfortunately. Maybe I take Saleh. I take this for myself. And then I can start, you know... raiding up here. You know, let's do that. That's probably a good idea. I want, like, raiding ports. This looks good to me. There we go. Might I add this was a defensive war? You don't have any allies? Nope. Cool. Get a alliance with France. I can't. Anything else I could do to you? I don't think so. I think this is kind of it. Oh, or not. Yeah, I want to take that land. Get rid of the alliance with France. Well, does it matter? I don't think it matters that he's allied to France. There's nothing really he can do to me. So let's get war reps. That's quite a little bit of territory we have here. All right, then. Next thing we want to do is sort our navy. We do not need these, but I mean they could be good for privateering. We probably only need half these, but these cogs. The drops are fleet maintenance by 7. I want to vassalize the Ottomans. That's my next plan. I'm also building coastal defenses here. We attack Granada. I'm gonna quickly upgrade this to 20, so then I can build coastal defense here, and you to 10, so then I can build coastal defense here. We do have a local defensiveness over here in hostile dispatch time, apparently. We want that war score costing to the religion is quite nice. Okay, so do we have everyone? Nope. Get you lot over here as well. Let's do it. Declared war on the Ottomans. Now, hypothetically, if I were to privateer in Alexandria, well, what's a high value trade node that we're not part of? Venice? Do you make any money off of that? Yeah, 4 ducats a month. I mean, that's nothing to sniff at. Teodoro skips over. Now we'll land on Cyprus. And I'm going to probably take Cyprus. So then we have more raiding capabilities. No, he died. He was actually a really good ruler. Orthodox rose up. They are dead now. Alright, sports on this side. There you go. Ansbach securing their legacy as Holy Emperors. Galley combat ability, huge. And we get naval tradition. We basically cannot lose any naval battle in the Mediterranean. We couldn't before either, but it means I could probably drop a lot in terms of our current active navy. I don't think I will though, but I'm going to need to get over to Minorca and Ibiza. Is that 3? And this one's 4. So the rebels are going to rise up in Ibiza. Have to say, Genoa, you disgust me with your Genoese Tunisia. Now, I think I'm pretty sure I can cement North Africa as mine because I only need to defend this part and then I just leave a buffer state here. So then the Mamluks can't declare war on me directly. And I think we're good to go. All right, so we're going to take Cyprus, even though people are going to hate us for it. Don't care. Oh, well, people really don't care. Now we take an Ottoman vassal. There we go. The Byzantines have high liberty desire. So let's pay off their debt. Ottomans, pay off your debt. And we'll improve relations with them. England has a claim over here. Why? Islands in the Mediterranean, they've got claims on. All right, next target I think is Genoa, but we could also... I mean, this is strong Mamluks, man. Real strong Mamluks. We probably can't fight that. Depends what tech are they. 7. We are tech 7 as well. The Venetians, however, we can fight. Because I don't think that they'll get access through Hungary. We could beat them navally. We can land directly on their capital. And we could take the Balkans. I think that's the play. Firstly, though, got to go ahead and drop the autonomy in these regions. You can stay, though. We'll rival the Mamluks. Why not? Oh, God, I need to make sure the Scootage, the Ottomans, can keep pay off their debt. This is a great way to do this. They're constantly in debt. Let's get rid of my access with Ragusa, apparently. Well, that's interesting. They declared war on me. Well, all right, then. They have no access. Problem is I need these rebels to rise up before I can go anywhere. That's 13,000 troops. Rebels, please! All right, nope, I've got to leave. That's so frustrating, man. I've just been sitting and waiting for these rebels. Watch them. They're going to pop the second I go. Actually, the second. All right, let's go take these guys out. It's a hefty fleet. I actually have to build up an army for this one. Now, the hope is... Firstly, raiding. Nice. I'm fairly certain... well, maybe they can't, but I was hoping they'd come this way into Sicily. Massive naval battle here, and we smashed them. They actually engaged on this one. They lost their heavy, and we ended up gaining ships. So it looks like I may have been wrong about them not being able to get through Hungary, but no matter. Because I wasn't wrong that I could beat their navy. All right, apparently we're losing this war by minus 31%, which is insane to me. But we have managed to trap them on Corfu, and that should be the end of things. I want the double war score. All right, and there we go. So now his army is dead. I wanted to get his navy as well. I just cannot catch a break, man. I just cannot catch a break. Venetia in particular is on the one province I'm standing on. All right, there's the battle. What's costing us so much war score? Constantinople. That's an insane amount of war score for a capital fort. All right, we won the Siege of Venice. Their navy has tumbled. Not quite fallen. I'm going to be honest. I didn't show much of this war because it's been horrible. It's been an awful slog. Genuinely been one of perhaps the worst experience of my EU4 career. This is terrible. We leave all this stuff to the Ottomans. And one thing to the Byzantines. That was miserable. Can't wait to do it again. Right. Whew. Shake it off, Lath. Shake it off. All right, now let's do something fun. Like raiding. I love raiding. We can raid the Mamluks over here. Oh, that's great. Look, the entire coast of Africa can be raided. Northern Africa, I should say. Give me a second. The Mamluks declared war on me to take Cyprus. You can't do that. You know that, right? I should take out his navy. It's gone. All right, he's now trapped here. All right, and let's fight him again. There you go. Stack wiped. Numbers are actually looking pretty good. So I'm going to do something real bold here. I'm going straight for his capital. I'm not getting stuck in an eternal war again. Before I could get a chance to do what I wanted to do there, they've decided to fight me again. It's bold. I'll give them that. It hurts. I'll give them that. But they're gone now. Which means I don't think they have any real troops left. Now, I might not have any manpower, but that doesn't really matter to me. Again, we're going to go straight for his capital. He has 7,000 troops. Instantly blow it up as well. We can finish off naval ideas. And we get the Corporation Act. Merchants +1 in caravan powers. That's actually pretty good. Venetians getting taken up by Achaia. Oh, they have attacked Achaia. One thing I want to do is start integrating Morocco, because again, we have enough of a buffer state now around here that I feel like I can hold this territory. Who's disloyal to me? Bulgaria. No, you're no longer disloyal. Pay me my money. Oh yeah, I got Algiers as a vassal. I forgot about that. I meant to go after him. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Nope. Okay, we'll do. Believe it or not, this war a lot more pleasant than the Venetian war. I wonder where he's left his ships. Did I kill them all? I don't think so. All right, we've taken Cairo. Now, bear in mind, I don't have that much manpower. I can take back most of the Ottoman lands if I 100% this war, which I probably am going to do. I had a second to think, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. We have money. Like, any siege guys? We're hiring this. No, we haven't hired the siege guy. We got cash. Oh, look. Benefits of scutage. I love this. Look, I'm using my ships as provinces, which is very cool. Like, look, they'll step across into Cyprus, then across onto here, and then across over to there. On the siege of Damascus, actually, is really good. All right, let's go take over the siege of Halab. This is a lot easier of a war. Damn. To be fair, it helped that he just murdered 60,000 troops by standing them into this province, built more, and then did it again. They've got negative 12 reasons. Helps people keep declaring war on me without bringing their allies in, to be honest. That is useful. All right, cool. They'll do it. There we go. Ottomans are looking good. Why would Muscovy rival me? What did I do to them? I've become a great power. Fantastic. I think that is where we're going to end the ballad of Pirate Sicily. We would now go and annex our vassals. I think Bulgaria and the Byzantines have seen their best use cases. The Moroccans, again, I can defend. At this point, you play more tradition, I think. But it is cool, a cool little quirk that I can. I mean, to be fair, the last 3 wars I've been in have all been defensive, so maybe not that great. But you can generally avoid most coalitions by, especially as England is the best way to do this. Have a bunch of mainland scoochage vassals, and then you just attack everyone. Then you scooch them so they're not going to be attacked, if you're strong enough, that is. Anyway, chaps, that again has been Pirate Sicily. I'm so intrigued to see what the dude is going to change his name to. And make sure to like the video and subscribe as we do our final tour of EU4. See you next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time. And the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.